It's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Tonight we have a guest with us. My daughter Katie is here visiting with me today, so she's going to join us on our Facebook Live. All right, let me get my computer up here so that I can be watching for comments. All right. And say hello when you're on so I know you're joining us. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It was nice and hot. Tony and I went camping for the weekend. Didn't spend a lot of time inside in the air conditioning, but at least we had the air conditioning for sleeping at night. So it was good. Hi, Glenda. Glad you joined us. We've got Katie with us tonight. Tonight I wanted to remind everybody about the designer paper sale. It ends on August 2nd, so you have through this week. It will be over next Monday, so make sure that you get those ordered. Most of them are $9.78. We have the Beauty of the Earth, the Bloom Where You're Planted, hand penned in the Wild, Pansy Petals, Sweet Symmetry, Tidings of Christmas, You're a Peach, and then the In Good Taste, which is on sale for $17.85. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for joining. And Glenda, yes, it has been a long time since we saw Katie. Unfortunately, we still have a little while before retreat, but she'll be with us at retreat again this year. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put the camera down so that you can look. I'm going to show you the Pansy Petal designer paper again. And then we've got two fun little projects to share with you tonight. So close your eyes while I switch you down. Okay, let's change the camera. All right, jiggle some more as we come back up here. Whoops. All right. Let's see if I can get it all moved around here. Okay, so tonight I'm using the Pansy Petal designer paper. This stuff is really, really pretty. I've used a ton of it, so it's a good one to get and have on hand for lots of fun spring type cards. But then there's also the back sides are really, really cool. Okay, so we're going to set that off to the side. Okay, we are using tonight the Sharing Sunshine stamp set. Doesn't look like much here, but the fun little sun. We got some fun little faces, little smiley face and some colored cheeks, and then just some fun starburst images. And then I'm also using a couple of different die sets. I'm using the Give It a Whirl, which we used in a class last month to make the twirl cards. This time I just used the cloud dies on this one. And then Basic Borders. This is another fun one to give you lots of little edgings. And I used this one, which I'll show you in a minute, and made kind of a cloud base for our card. We're just doing a nice sunshine as long as it's nice and hot. We're doing a nice sunshine card. So this is the cloud base out of the Basic Borders. Okay, so what I did, I started with a 4 1/4 by 2.5 inch piece, and I ran it through my cut and emboss. So I just laid the die on one side and cut it out, and then turned it and kind of moved it so that it wasn't in the exact same place, and cut out the opposite side. So then I have that fun little border base. All right, so let's go ahead and build our card. Okay, I've got a piece of basic white for the inside. I didn't do any stamping on this. You could stamp the sun or some faces inside of it. I decided to just leave it blank this time. Hi, Robin. Hi, Julie. Anybody else that I missed? Thanks for joining. Okay, this is a piece of the Pansy Petal designer paper. So I'm using this side with the Calypso Coral and Pale Papaya. And so I cut it 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then that's just getting attached right onto the front. I cased this card from Erica Serwin. She had one similar to it on her Facebook page, and I just thought it was really cute. All right, I'm going to use Calypso Coral ink. Robin says, hi, Katie.
Hi, Robin.
I'm using the Happy Birthday stamp out of the stamp set, and I'm just going to stamp it right there. Okay, and then I'm going to pull in Daffodil Delight and the word sunshine. Happy birthday, sunshine. And we're just going to stamp that right down underneath there. And then this is going to get adhered right onto the card front. Aren't the clouds cute? That Give It a Whirl is kind of one of those die sets that gets lost in the catalog a little bit. And when I did the Give It a Whirl cards, I really found how much I really like that set. Okay, and I'm going to line up the edges. If it hangs over at all, you can always trim the edge off. I think we're good. All right, then before we apply the little clouds, I've got a piece of Daffodil Delight and a piece of basic white. We're going to use the Daffodil Delight ink and the little sun stamp and stamp that. Then there's two different faces. Let's see, does it show better there? Two different faces in the stamp set. One is just a smiley face. The other one is kind of a wink, kind of a comment on your card. All right, there's our happy little face. And then we're going to pull back in the Calypso Coral with the little round dot for the cheeks. And we're just going to go right on the end of the smile, like that. And then, by the magic of Katie's fingers, she's going to fussy cut around that circle. She didn't know she was going to have to do that. Then I'm going to take this fun little star, and I'm going to stamp it on the Daffodil Delight. And then I'm going to close my inks up so I don't get ink all over everything. Okay, and then let me grab another pair of scissors since I made her work. She thought she was just going to be a pretty face. All right. See, look at what a lovely job she did. It's like her mom taught her how to do that or something. And then on the star or sunshine, I'm just going to trim. Again, it's an easy cut. It's just angles very quickly. Katie's been a demonstrator with me. Next month will be 16 years. She's barely 16 years old herself. So she's been my sidekick and helped with lots of events. Many of you have seen her at the events Tina and I do. She's our right-hand girl. She knows that we've gotten too old and fat to move very good, so she runs around for us. Okay, so then I cut that out. And all right, and then we're going to put dimensionals on the back of our fun face. Hi, Christina from Texas. All right, we're going to put that right in the center of the sunshines. Look at how cheery that is. Doesn't that just make you smile? Okay, we are going to attach that to our card with dimensionals. She is the queen of cutting cardstock, yes. All right, we're going to take those backings off. And we're going to put that little face on there. And then we're going to take our little clouds and we're going to put, of course, dimensionals on the back of those. Fan is going to do that. All right, so we're going to add this big one down here just to give us a little more dimension. And then we're going to take this medium one and we're going to tuck it right underneath the edge of our sun. And then our little guy over here, we're going to tuck him up under there. And then we're going to cut off the edge of that. So just flip your card over and ta-da! And we have a happy, smiley, happy birthday sunshine card. Perfect for these July and now coming up into August birthdays. Now, not only a birthday card, we need to have a little gift because, you know, everybody needs chocolate for their birthday. So we have this little box. We used to do these. It's been a long time since I made one. So I thought, oh, that's a good one to bring back in again. Okay, so we're going to start. We are going to build the face first. And so I used the layering circles. It's the second smallest circle. And I want my little smiley face again. So we're going to stamp the face with momentum. And then we're going to pull the Calypso Coral back in. And our dot. There we go. We're back again, I think. Let's see on the screen. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so we put the little cheeks on. Now I've got another piece of basic white. And I am going to, there's another little sun swirls or sun rays stamp. So we're going to use our Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to stamp it once. And without re-inking, I'm just going to turn it a little bit. And I'm going to stamp it again. It doesn't fill in all of the areas, but it gives you some fun two-tone images. Okay. And we're going to use the layering circles, excuse me, with our fun little cut and emboss machine. Those of you who follow me on Facebook saw that I took it along with me this weekend so that I could work on my summer splash projects. Oops, I'm a little bit wide there. Story of my life. All right. And let's see, I think, nope, it's the next one. Nope, it's not that one either. All right, hang on. We got to find the right one here. Okay, it must have been that one. And we're just layering our dye onto the rays in between our two acrylic pads with the platform for the mini. And then we're just going to run it through. Sorry, we're going to get a shaky camera for a minute. Make you a little seasick. But like I said, this was really easy to pack right with and take it along with me this weekend and cut out any of those small images. It won't work on the big ones, but it works really well on the little ones. Thanks. Okay, then we're just going to attach our face again with dimensionals. Okay, let's see, there's a little open spot. Let's put that towards the bottom. Hi, Lori. Okay, there we've got our little face, so we're ready for that. Now we've got a strip of basic white, and we're going to use the Calypso Coral and the Happy Birthday again. And we're just going to come over towards the edge. And then I'm going to banner cut that end. This Sharing Sunshine stamp set, that's what we're using today, is one of the inexpensive. I think it's only like $16, maybe $17. So it's kind of a fun one just to give you some fun little happy faces. I kind of looked past it at first, but really liked, like this with it. Happy birthday is always good. Sunshine is just fun, happy. And then, of course, thank you cards are always fabulous. Okay. I am going to attach my sun to the side of this just with adhesive. Okay, now it's time to build our little box. And so we're going to fold on the score lines. And Katie's going to do this while I go grab some tear and tape. We're just going to put adhesive on the 4 tabs and then create the little box. Because I can't do something without forgetting something.
Yeah, one job.
She's not used to that tape.
Oh no.
It's all right. Lift it up. And it will do that sometimes. It will start to tear off some of your cardstock.
Oh, I couldn't even see. Where's this one?
Yep. All right. There you go. Hi, Nikki. We're using tonight the Sharing Sunshine stamp set, and we made a birthday card, and now we are making a little treat bag or a little gift bag. Okay. And so we have our little base. It's a 1/2 inch tall and it's 2 by 2. Okay, so you could get a little Bath and Body Works hand lotion in there with some chocolates, hand sanitizers if we're not sick of that yet. We're going to need it still, but okay. And then we're just going to run tear and tape around. Any questions you need to answer?
Do you have dimensions for the bag?
The bag is, I started with a 3 by 3 square of Calypso Coral, and I scored it a 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. And then the designer paper is 8.5 inches long because we have 2, 4, 6, 8 plus the overlap. So 8.5 by 4. Okay, so we put tear and tape around the box. And then we're going to put tear and tape on the wrong side on one side of the designer paper. And I will put all of this in the Facebook post later and the YouTube video. Okay. All right. So leave the edge on there. We are going to peel this off from the box. And sometimes as you do boxes, you get this little overhang here. Don't worry about that. It's all going to be covered on the inside. Nobody will see it. Okay, we are going to start on the opposite side of the tear and tape. So the side that doesn't have any. And we're going to start in the middle and just touch it. And then we're going to pinch around the corner. Sorry, this is that left-handed thing. And then we're going to go around again, kind of pinch a little bit at the corner, around again, and then we're to the end. We're going to take this off. Oops. And then we're going to finish around the box. And then we're just going to line it up there. So if you square it, you can look right down in and see your square. And I can see that that's not completely. So make sure you go back around good. Okay. And then you're going to pinch it together. And then we don't have current ones. So pull out one of your old hand punches or your crocodile. And kind of center it, and I just eyeball it and punch a hole. And then I'm using some of the, oh goodness, what is this ribbon called? It's a carryover from last year's catalog. It's a 3-pack, and it's not on there because it is a 3-pack. It was like the Fresh Flowers ribbon. Sorry, I forgot to look at that. I'll put it in the description. So you're just going to take, oh, what do we have? About 10 inches or so, enough to feed in and be able to tie a bow. Okay, so I just feed it in there. The seam is in the back. Hi, Luann. Okay, and then we're just going to tie it in a bow. Oh, you might want 12 inches. Come on.
You can do it.
Determination. Yeah, I would say definitely cut that piece 12 inches long. And then just work your bow until you get it where and how you want it. And I'm going to tuck that in down in through here.
Oh, Robin said, don't forget the candy.
I ate it already. No, I didn't. Tony might have, though. Okay. Trim your ends. All right. And then we're going to put dimensionals on the back of our star or our sunshine. And I want to make sure that it sticks well, because a package of dimensionals is only $4, right? For 300 of them. So I can use a whole bunch. All right. And then we're just going to stick that onto the front of there. And then we have our cute little box and our coordinating card. How adorable is that? And that's all, again, I mean, on this one, you have the pretty little purple insides also. So you could make a card coordinating. I just thought that went nice together to kind of show off that Pansy Petal designer paper. So again, don't forget that paper sale ends next Monday. So you will want to get an order placed for that for $9.78. There's the current host code that will run through this sale. And again, this time, leave your comments, share, please, please, please share my Facebook page and the video, and I will do a mailing. I will put a little treat inside of here, and I will send one lucky person the card and the little treat bag. Okay. And I'm going to try to switch us back down. Let's see. I want to go up and then, I guess I'll hold it for right now if I can get my finger out of the way. All right. So that you can see Katie's beautiful face one last time. Okay. And yeah, that was a nice view.
Was a beautiful view.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Some suggestions would be lovely for next week. Let me know what you want to see. Typically I design Sunday night, but I'd love to see what kind of ideas you have that you'd like to see. So everybody have a good night. We'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.